Good, y'all? Back with another video. I'm officially 7 days clean from marijuana. I was able to quit vaping also. I'm probably like 3 weeks in quitting vaping. Marijuana's been the hardest. I was like drinking. I don't have a problem with drinking at all. Like for real. Like I could drink today. I'm not gonna drink tomorrow. I could drink today. I'm not gonna drink next week. Like I don't be giving a fuck about that shit. But I really be wanting to really be clean from everything. So I'm gonna just go over like, you know, some of the benefits. I feel fucking amazing right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I just feel like a lot of times when I was smoking all that weed and shit, it was like you know, just a cloud over my head, just being unsatisfied, you know what I mean, with just like the daily activities in life. It just never was enough, you feel me? Like that shit, like real fiend shit, bro. Like I smoke a blunt, I'll be facing a blunt and then be halfway through it and be high, but I'm like, can I get a little bit higher? And then like shit like that, and then like you get a little bit higher and then you fucking damn near about to have a panic attack or some shit, like, you know what I'm saying, anxiety and shit. Like a lot of times I be, you know, I have bad highs too, you feel me? I have great highs and I have bad highs, you know what I'm saying? Mostly great highs though, for sure. Like I mean, me and marijuana, we have a pretty decent relationship, so I'm not gonna just be like, oh, I hate weed and all that. And then honestly, I don't know, cause like it's been times in my life, like this not my first time quitting this shit, but it's probably the hardest. I'm not even gonna lie, hands down the fucking hardest, because I've been fucking having my way, bruh. Like I'm in Las Vegas, motherfucking Nevada, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Michigan, so it's like to come somewhere so fun. It's just like your mind is just like, you know what I mean? Like I want to enhance this. Like I don't want to just be like, oh, but it's like, bro, like I'm fun enough being me. Like 100% me, and it's like off the drugs, off the weed, and I'm gonna call weed a drug. I don't give a fuck, because that's really what it is, you know. Like it's not a pharmaceutical or anything like that. And I've even battled with like that type of shit in the past, like Xanax and shit. Like back when I was popping, you feel me? 2018, you know, I got addicted to Xanax. It really initially started where I went to the doctor because like I really couldn't sleep for like 3 days. It was real bad. My anxiety got real bad to where I really did need it when I got it. But it like once the script was gone, that was my, you know what I'm saying? I supposed to just got off the shit, but I was partying. You know, I got back into that, you know, partying, all that, drinking and all that shit. And I was taking those. And I just feel like that's very key to bring up, just because you just gotta know, like I've had some of the toughest battles with substances, but I've also had like years where I was just clean as hell. Like if y'all go back and watch, you know, some of my older YouTube videos, like the one where I'm like talking about Matthew Stafford and shit, just scroll down, you'll see it. Those videos and shit like that, bro, my lips was pinker and shit. Like I was really sober during that time, and it wasn't shit to it but to do it. But also, like I say, I was living a, you know, more secluded life. Like in Michigan, bro, it's boring. Like, you know, it might be raining, you feel me? But every fucking day here, the sun is out. So it's like I said, the temptation is there. Everywhere you go, you know. And then another thing that's like a huge like obstacle is like the bad bitches, bro. Like that's the type of shit that really be having me, you know, relapsing and shit. Cause it's like a bad bitch want to smoke. You know what I mean? You don't want to be like, man, I don't smoke that shit. Like, bro, you know, hoes, they be ready to fucking, like, one thing, anything that y'all, you know what I'm saying, not vibing on, connecting on, or whatever, you know, they like, man, they'll drop your ass at the drop of a dime, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm basically trying to say. So it's like, you got a badass bitch. Like, I was just smoking with a badass bitch probably, like, a few weeks ago and all that. So that's something like that, you know what I'm saying? The fact that I smoked or whatever, you know, and she probably, you know what I'm saying, really fuck with me for real because I didn't vape, you know what I'm saying? So she just in my room hitting the vape and shit, and I'm not hitting that motherfucker, so, you know, so eventually that shit like kind of fell off. Badass white bitch from Seattle, bruh. And I ain't racist or nothing, but I'm very descriptive of what's going on. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it's going, you feel me? As a black man. So anyways, Yeah, man, I feel amazing, bro. So it's like if you battling with like weed addiction and shit like that, bro, give yourself a chance. Like, I'm gonna go over these motherfucking like the withdrawals and all that shit, because I really, honestly, for the past month, I've been trying to like quit this shit, and it wasn't, honestly, it wasn't even my full choice. I just had to make it my full choice. Like, it was times like I was going broke because it's harder to fucking manage your money when you getting high. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I sports bet. Everybody know I sports bet. So it's like, and I'm way more impulsive with that shit when I'm getting high. I just can't stop. I can't stop betting. I can't stop spending money. I can't stop chasing pussy. I can't, like, you know what I mean? So it's like just getting that control of myself back. I really feel it. Damn, niggas put up in a cold ass Porsche. See, that's what I love about being here, man. Like, you get to see. I just say I need to be here sober. Give myself a chance to do that. Cause you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing fucking Lambos. I'm seeing fucking Cybertrucks. Like I said, Porsche. Like, this shit's every fucking day, bro. Like, it's the shit. The motivation is there. So I want to be in a place where I'm just gonna go after what I want to go after, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, the weed, it would be like making me where I was you know, the illusions of grandeur, where it's like, oh, like, you think it's making you smarter, you think it's making, and then go watch some of my videos where I was smoking, or you go see how slowed down I was and shit like that. Like, right now I'm able to just like get my thoughts out, brain working way faster. At the casino right now, you know, putting my bets in and shit. I'm about to be live betting today, but it's just, I just feel that self-control and shit, so that's a benefit. But yeah, I had the fucking cold sweats, stomach fucked up, motherfucking, what else, bro? Like, feeling weak, feeling cold, the chills, all that shit, bro. You can't tell me I ain't no motherfucking drug. And I can say that, like, weed is way stronger. And honestly, it is, bro, because I can remember quitting weed, you know, 8 years ago and shit like that. Like, before we could just go to the dispensary, get they little fake ass motherfucking weed and shit, you know what I'm saying? Go get that shit. Like, nigga wasn't going, like, you would go through some shit, like, you would be like, okay, but it wasn't this intense, brother. I went through some intense shit, and in multiple weeks. And it was like every time like I got paid again, because I was going flat fucking broke. Nobody in my family want to help me no more. So honestly, fuck them. Cause like I'm really like, dude, I'm on my own, doing me. So, and that's cool. I had to really realize that, like I say, back home, bro, I ain't never have to really, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really know how to say this. I ain't gonna be like, nigga, I don't come from the struggle. I come from the motherfucking struggle. But I'm a grinder, though. Like, I had the DoorDash, all that other shit, you know what I'm saying, going. I'm terminated from them niggas. I can't even DoorDash no more. And also, right now, I'm off the motherfucking grid, bro. I ain't even got no motherfucking phone. My phone broke. Kept on dropping the motherfucking shit, and that could be from the weed too. Like, forget you got it in your pocket, you got some loose ass shorts, boom, and don't got no motherfucking case. Didn't get a case over and over again. What the fuck I do? Forget to get a motherfucking case to protect my phone. So like, it's dumb shit, bro. Like, you find yourself in way more dumb shit smoking that shit, man. So I'm already seeing like a lot of the benefits and shit. You know, I'm gonna reward myself today somehow. I would have went to the summer league shit, but I'm trying to manage my money. I say it's impulse. One time I was high, I went to a fucking Aces game to go watch some fucking women's basketball, bro. And no offense against them. And now I look up, A'ja Wilson ain't even fucking playing. Like, you know, and that shit dry as hell. That shit is dry as hell. Like, but like, that's what I'm saying. And that shit had me right back, like, struggling like a motherfucker, bro. Like, look like you know, eating noodles, eating fucking ravioli and shit. That's how the fuck I've been eating, bro, this past month. Off and on. I quit weed for like 6 days. Paycheck come, right back at the dispensary, right back getting high. The high don't even, I ain't even getting high no more. That's the fucking main, that's the main thing that told me, like, bro, you gotta stop this shit. I'm not even getting high, bro. I'm spending $40, $60, $70 on weed, and I'm not even getting fucking high. Are you fucking serious? So yeah, it's just one of those things. Like I said, I can't really tell y'all like how far I'm gonna go this journey, like as far as quitting weed and shit. But I just had to come and, you know, just deliver this perspective because it's something that needs to be talked about in our society. You know, and I honestly, how I even got dragged into this shit, because I initially came out here like, I'm gonna be sober, I'm gonna be da-da-da-da, and then it's like, eventually, if y'all, bro, go watch my previous videos, you're gonna see the journey, I'm telling you, because I watched my shit the other day, and I already seen it, I'm like, damn, bro, like, if I had to really stay, you know, the course, I was really smoking too many Black and Milds and shit and all that. And then it was like, man, everybody, you might as well just hit the blunt, dog. You might as well just hit the blunt. And I got niggas fiending and shit. They ain't had no money to even get no weed for real. And I'm like, damn, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to be the cool nigga, like, trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting them some weed. And then I'm like, nigga, you bought it. You might as well hit the shit. Fell into it, you know, so. That shit a dream killer, bro. Like, and I ain't, like I said, I ain't saying in moderation or fucking whatever. It's just the inconsistency, bro. Like, that's the one thing that I want back is my consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be second guessing myself. I don't want to be delusional, because that's what that shit really bring, a lot of delusion and shit. I'm just real enough to admit that shit, bro. Like, you know, just seeing, you know what I'm saying, over the few days or whatever that I've been sober. So yeah, day 7, I'm feeling like I said, this is probably the best day. Yesterday I felt pretty good too, but I had a rough day, and I ain't gonna lie, a lot of bullshit happened yesterday. Like, I'm at work, you know what I mean, I work in a fucking grocery store. These niggas be having these big ass pallets and shit, right, that you gotta take off this truck. And we got pallet jacks. We don't have the fucking power jack. The power jack, nigga, that shit, you drive the motherfucker, it could, the heaviest motherfucking pallet, that bitch, everything go easy. You could do this shit 17 pallets, 20 something pallets. You could do that shit in like 20 minutes, bro, with a power jack. Nigga, I got the pallet jack, nigga. I am a motherfucking indentured servant in this bitch right now. Literally, a fucking slave in this bitch right now. 12 years a motherfucking slave in this bitch right now. Like, this shit need to be on CNN. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas need to, bruh, I'm not gonna expose the company on this video. Maybe one day I might, because this is bullshit, bro. I'm in this bitch getting buff as hell, pushing these big ass motherfucking pallets, man. Buff as hell. So anyways, yeah, so yeah, like I say, I'm doing it, so you're doing it the old school way. So that shit take like an hour, 17 pallets, whatever the fuck. You pushing them bitches with all your might. So anyways, them bitches was falling over yesterday. 2 of them fell over while I'm unloading the truck. Me and the nigga just picking up all these motherfucking waters and shit, putting them on the fucking thing. Like, dog, it's shit. And I was like, bro, I was just so calm, but I was so fucking pissed. Like, I could have fucking threw one of them waters about, like, you know how I do the shot put shit? I could have threw one of them fucking waters all the way inside the motherfucking warehouse, bro. I was pissed. So, yeah, that shit was happening. We picking up shit, like, and that shit hasn't happened in a minute, bro. Like, one of them bitches it fell over before. I've experienced it before. A bunch of cans and shit fell over, was picking it up, whatever, woo. But like, yeah, so, but it's like, notice when it happened, day 6 on my withdrawal, and I get home, like, when I finally get, I'm like, bro, I need to smoke, da-da-da-da. Like, that's how my mind started thinking. I'm like, bro, that shit was a test, bro. Like, you gotta really peep shit, bro. Like, when you really trying to level up in life and shit, you go get tested, bro. I promise you is. Like, that's what that shit was. So I was like, I journaled a little bit to get my thoughts out and shit, because I ain't got nobody to talk to, none of that shit. I'm off the grid anyway right now. Like, and I don't mean like I'm just like a lonely ass nigga. I just mean like, nigga, I'm literally off the grid. I can't even, my phone, this iPad old as shit. I'm recording on the iPad right now. That bitch old as shit. Like, I can't even download all the apps. I can't get TikTok on this bitch. I can't get whatever. Greedy ass Apple, nigga, they shut this bitch down where it could only do the bare motherfucking minimum. So whatever. I journal my thoughts and shit. I'm just like, bruh. I'm like, bro, you gotta see through this shit, bro. Like, this shit is literally, like, since this shit's been the hardest for me to quit in my life, that's what it was. I was like, and normally, like, if I'm weak-minded and shit, or if I'm agreeing to be that, or I got influences around me and shit like that, because honestly, this has been a recipe for me to quit this shit. Like, I don't got no influences, none of that shit. But at the end of the day, bro, as a man, you gotta be bigger than that shit. And I've had times in my life where I was, bro. I've been sober, and everybody around me smoking and shit. I've been like that. I've been able to I've been able to not succumb to that shit before, the temptation, you know, for just like I said, what I want for my life. But yeah, so that's all I was saying. So it's just like, just know, like, you gotta expect it, bro. You gotta expect a whole bunch of bullshit, a whole bunch of obstacles and shit that'll make it so easy to just roll another blunt. But dude, that's day 7, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep going. I will provide some updates on this shit. I'm just gonna keep pushing, because right now, like I said, I feel good. I feel like $1 million motherfucking dollars, man, quitting this shit. And if you, like I said, you struggling with that shit, you thinking about giving it a try, give it a fucking try. And even though, like, my circumstances was what made me, but I had 4 tries. This is the 4th one. I'm telling you, like, a whole month I've been going through that same fucking cycle. And I was just like, one day I'm just like, bro, you gotta break that fucking cycle. So I got my check. I was starving, all that shit. 'Cause I've been hungry, all type of shit, bro. You do not understand the struggle. But all in all, it made me a better man. So it's just like, I'm just gonna use these experiences and shit, because everybody know I jumped out on the win and came out here, or whatever fucking win, whatever the fuck the word is. I came all the way out here, bro. No family, none of that shit, and I'm making it work. I got a job. That's the main thing. Like, keeping nigga going. I got a job, bro. And these niggas, they give me split off days. I can't even get 2 off days in a row. I told y'all I'm doing that truck shit. They want me to do that shit. They changed my shift this week. Now I'm working 2 to 10s and shit. 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. and shit. I hate that fucking shift. I had that one day a week. Now I got the shit 3 days a week. They just changed that this week. So I'm like, you see this? All these motherfucker shit just make a nigga motherfucker lose his motherfucking mind. Snap on somebody. All that shit. All that shit. Want to snap on people. All type of shit. But I've been keeping my composure. Just knowing, like, that's part of the test. You know, when you're trying to better yourself. You feel me? So this a long ass motherfucking video, man. I'm out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you I hope this motivated you, and if you smoking, you just want to smoke, nigga, do you, bro? I don't give a fuck. It's your life, nigga. That's the one thing I had to really realize for myself, nigga. Like, nigga, this is my life. So I have to fucking take accountability and not keep blaming people and shit, because it was, like I say, that situation where, you know, I had people around me and shit that, like I said, they couldn't even support their own habit at times, and I'm looking out for motherfuckers and shit when I was up. But nigga, when I was down, nobody there, bruh. That's the whole thing about that shit. When you want to take care of motherfuckers and you want to you know, I got hella pussy out the deal, I ain't gonna lie, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, having people around you and shit, that social proof, shit like that, man, fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, this shit about being, like I said, a better person and moving on in your life, moving up. I know I'm going to do way more shit from stopping smoking, because when the idea come, I'm doing that shit. I'm not going to fucking forget about it 20 minutes later. I'm not going to fucking do some other random shit or just be zoned out. Nigga, just laying on the bed, zoned out, watch a bunch of YouTube, whatever the fuck, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? All these distractions and shit. So, like I say, take what you can from the video, and that's it. I'll see y'all around.